Hello Aries, what's up? Welcome back to the Illuminator for your July reading. See what's going on for you. It's been a while. I really haven't been doing any readings for you lately, haven't I? At least that's what it feels like. I don't know about you. But let's see, we do have the Goddess of Shadows. What you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. So there's been a lot of shadow work that you've been done lately. Perhaps during this Capricorn full moon, there were um, a lot of things coming forward in regards to remaining on your boundaries, right? Like being very disciplined and focusing more on things that you really need to heal internally when it comes to other people maybe restricting you or restricting your freedom or restricting in some sort of sense that really made you feel like stuck in a box, right? Like that type of feeling of being stuck in a box. And I do see that it may have to do with families, right? Like the family could be very important here, and especially like family traditions or family expectations or family triggers could have been very significant in regards to these last couple of weeks, right? So there has been definitely some healing that is required, but also a need for you to really tune in with the blessings or like the spiritual gifts that you have also received, to not like push them out, but really like emphasize them more. Okay, we do have also the Goddess of Oneness, which is all about someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. And I knew that it has to do with your psychic abilities. For some of you, your psychic abilities or some sort of spiritual gift could be like suppressed by family conditions, right? Like believing in spirituality is like a no-go, or expressing yourself in a clear way is like dramatic, or expressing your emotions is like put in a box. There has been a lot of psychic energies that actually come to you where you feel things, and every time you mention that, you could be kind of like I said, stuffed back into a box. Like, you are not supposed to say that. You are not supposed to think that. There has been a lot of issues in regards to that for you to break a certain pattern here. Now, I do also have here someone that truly loves you and thinks about you. This might be someone at a distance, someone that you still have like a very deep connection with. Things are still quite connected with the both of you. Yeah, there is a message on the way. Look at this. There is a message on its way for you, Aries, and we have the public eye coming through. You might be yourself in a public eye, or you are thinking about someone that seems to be in a public eye. Or you may be talking to someone that has a lot of fame or is already in a public eye, and there is some sort of connection that you are going to be establishing as well. These are all like extra messages for you. Keep that in mind. Yeah, the path unfolds a meditation. See, a lot of you may have been in this energy of focusing more on your spiritual path, right? Like we've talked about this quite some time, where a lot of people are withdrawing a little bit. A lot of people are trying to maintain their goals, and in order to get there, one may need to make some sacrifices. And I feel like you are absolutely making some sacrifices in order to keep your own vibration and your highest path alive for yourself, because we've all discussed this for many times in this chat on this channel. There are a lot of energies that will be trying to distract you, and I feel like for you, you are being aware of it. Maybe you are being prepared to become someone that is going to be in the public eye, and in order to do that, you need to give the best example, or in order to do that, you need to clear up some sort of energies around you and meditate more clearly on your goals. These are spiritual goals. It doesn't have to be that you're in a spiritual community for that reason, but these are like gifts that are being granted to you that you may need to kind of like reactivate again. I heard some voices outside and I was like, what is that? Let's see. What is coming in for you in July? Okay. Ooh. Wow. Right. The Three of Swords and the Page of Pentacles coming through as your first two cards, which means that whatever has been happening around that full moon that we just had, it did bring in some heartbreak. However, you are looking at it as something that you are learning from. It's like, you know, when the same pain, the same repetitive things, and the same repetitive answers, or not answers, excuses keep on getting at you, and you're just like, okay, you know what, I should just take this as an answer, or I should take this as an understanding. I know it hurts, but it's a repetition and I need to learn from that. So even though something really, you know, struck you, broke your heart here, you are looking at it as in like, okay, you know what, this has happened many, many times. Yeah, sure, it hurts, but I'm going to learn from it and move forward. For some of you, it had to do in regards to family, your living situation. There has been a lot of chaos or a lot of conflict in regards to that, or within your house, or your environment. But just know that the Devil and the Ten of Swords are also here, really truly talking about, you know, a painful, I'm hearing like a painful competition, but probably not a competition, but it's like a, you know, you felt defeated because someone constantly is trying to overextend their power over you, or trying to maintain control over you or your decisions. Yeah, see, the Two of Wands in the reverse is about indecision. You may be feeling more heartbroken because you made some decisions in the past that came from this controlling energy, right? Giving your power away is type of like the energy that I am sensing here. Yeah, you got to maintain your own boundaries. See, we do have the Emperor, which is absolutely your energy here, Aries. This is being responsible for your decisions and for what you do, and not taking any other person's responsibility upon you. Simple, right? But in reality, it's not always that simple. People do expect you to take responsibility over their choices, and or uh, constantly question your choices. And I feel like at this point, something really hurts you. However, you're seeing that you need to, you know, protect your boundaries, and you need to do what is best for you. Take the higher road. You have a commitment to something that is very important to you, and that should be protected, right? That should be protected. Yeah, time to look after yourself. You know, when we are, especially like in family dynamics, we tend to make a lot of sacrifices. But at one point, I feel like the Page of Pentacles is just looking at the offer that you are receiving back, or the effort that you're receiving back. And you're like, but what am I actually getting back in return? Is there any reciprocity? If not, then yeah, it's time to look after your own energy, to put more focus on your health, your foundation, right? You are rising here. Your yin energy is rising, which means that you are becoming more receptive, you're becoming more sensitive, emotional maybe, but also very psychic. You know how to take care of others, but this might be a time where you do need to take care of yourself as well. Yeah, you got a golden opportunity with Medicine Woman coming through. So there might be something that the Medicine Woman for me, like, usually represents like healing herbs or healing medicines, right? Like I'm talking about like ayahuasca, or Palo Santo, or things that really could help you to heal certain family dynamics or certain patterns that you've been also like entangled with, and therefore not being able to break through your shadows and embrace your spiritual gifts. And this has all to do with like a specific ancestral mindset, right? So that's something that you might need to put more focus on, and during your meditation, and it could be just simply only meditation, right? Or like meditating with like a crystal or like with a rose quartz, but something where you actually receive some sort of download or solution, in order to heal that pattern that has been keeping you stuck in that box again, in the box. Yeah, Three of Cups. You're gonna have a lot of celebrations coming through. Also, a lot of golden opportunities that are going to come your way, perhaps by, going towards social activities, or, enjoying your time, meeting a lot of new people. These are things that, if you are not doing that, you should be doing it in order to reconnect with people or to make new friendships. Yeah, Nine of Cups, you're going to absolutely be feeling very thrilled. You're going to be feeling very happy for that. For some of you, I even see like um, someone coming into your life, or someone already being in your life, that really is going to be on your emotional level, right? Someone that truly understands your emotions or knows how to deal with that. The King of Cups is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could also be the person that has been thinking of you lately. And this could be someone in your environment or your social environment that you haven't been catching the attention of, right? Or maybe you like this person and they actually do have an eye on you as well, because someone you love is thinking of you. So someone that you have some sort of connection with is actually thinking about reconnecting with you. I like that. Let's see what else we have before we move over to the extended. That would be my early access membership for those that want to, no, not the early access, sorry. That would be the Illest Tribe membership if you want to see the extended reading. The end of a tough cycle approaches and you're very close to achieving your goal. See, this is like the full moon in Capricorn. We just talked about it because we just had it, and it came quite like a shock with like a judgment on it. I did make a reading on that last week, so if you haven't watched that, please do. However, yeah, this is like the end of like carrying something that isn't yours, carrying responsibilities that aren't yours to carry. Everyone needs to own up to their own problems, to their own responsibilities. And I feel like the moment that this lesson has been integrated for you, you are finally moving towards your goals. And those goals do talk about like big, great opportunities, golden opportunities that are going to bring you a lot of abundance, right? So for some of you, you might be getting ready to get into the public eye, maybe starting a new shop or a new business, new social media account, like something that is going to bring you a lot of fortune. However, you do need to start it, right? Like if this was your sign, then get ready, start doing it, and just, prepare yourself for the success that is coming for you. That's what I have for you. We're going to go deeper into the extended. So if this resonated, there might be more messages for you. The link to the extended reading will be also on my website, illest.illuminator.com. Links are in the description box below or somewhere here in the corner. Thank you so much, Aries, and I'll catch you soon. Take care.